Hi everyone, welcome to Linda's Creative Life. I'm here today to join in with Rosemary's Come Color With Us or Color With Us, You Rock Art. I always add words to things by the lovely Rosemary at You Rock Art. Anyway, a lot of people are doing a coloring book that they've purchased from Amazon, and some people are just doing whatever coloring books they have, and I have been doing watercolor. So today I thought I would work on some watercolor stickers. I bought these from Little Birdie, and they're watercolor cold press paper, and they're really fun to do. You could make them any shades or colors you want. So I've already done a couple, and I had filmed it, but I was out of camera. I'm not used to filming like this. This is my new set of watercolors. I did swatch them out. I like them, I think. I'm going to have to play with them a little bit more. I found them a tiny bit chalky, but we will see. So I am using a really small little a number 2 brush, and so let's see, I did these earlier, and then I'm going to do a few more and show you how I'm doing them. Now, I absolutely love watercolor, as you know. I talk about it. I think that it is really one of my become one of my passions, and I'm going to mix some orange and some pink together, and I'm going to see how that looks. Ooh, that's kind of pretty. I'm trying to make sort of a tropical color here. When you are working with these tiny little things, you have to use a pretty small brush. I find it fun. I am, a beginner. I have said that every time. I have a little experience with painting, but I am very, very much a beginner. When I first started, I mostly just would paint without any drawings, and I learned a lot, but I found that what I really enjoy is painting like in a coloring book. Someone else draws a picture and I get to color it in, because I'm not very good at drawing in any way, shape, or form. So one of my joys has been, and why I have gotten into stickers, but stamping so much, is because you can use the stamps and then watercolor, and that's sort of what this is. On watercolor paper. So you can, just do so many different things with watercolors. I'm just kind of just doing like this, and I will try to get some shading in there. Sometimes you just need to put a really pale little first coat, let it dry, go back in and add some dimension and shapes. Some people use their little dryer tool. I usually just let mine dry. Lazy. Maybe that's it. By the time I move on and I come back. So I'm just doing these little flowers, and see how they're kind of some different shades. So I'm going to add just a tiny bit. This is where it's just a tiny bit around the center, and see how it will come out. I don't know if you're close enough that you can see the texture of this paper. And that is the thing about watercolor, that different textures of paper will give you a different look in your watercolors. Finer press, cold press is mostly what I use. I just use what's easiest to get and not too expensive, because I am a beginner. I think I like these colors. They're very bright, vibrant. This could be a really fun thing. Okay, I'm gonna add just a little more color in there, and then I need to move on away from that. I always keep a little piece of, you know, napkin by me, to a paper towel for my brush. Okay, so I want to make these little buds a little bit different. So let's make more of the pink. Let's add some pink. You can tell this is some really intense color here. And so the pigments are quite strong. Let me see, I'm gonna add, I think, with a different brush, because no matter how much I clean it, ooh, that's got green in it. Okay, sometimes no matter how much you clean your brush, you still will have some color. And I really should use a new thing of water. But I'm gonna add some white. I don't use white very often, but let's see if we can add it and get a little paler pink. So let's see how we're doing with that. Oh, that's pretty. I don't know if I can even tell that it's different. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. So, ooh, there's more intense. Alrighty. I'm not sure I like the way they look together, so I may have to go back and add a different color on them. But that's how you learn. That's how you just, you know, play. That's what I call it. It's playtime. It's fun. It's playtime. All right, I think I'm gonna let those dry a little bit. I'm gonna add some green, a little bit of green. Now greens are fun. You can do a lighter shade and then add some dark to it, mix shades together. You really have a great deal of flexibility with watercolors if you just play with it and you're not afraid. That's my big word. Don't be afraid, just to try it. So it's a mess. So what? You know, that's how you learn. And watercolor is fairly forgiving. You know, like if I said, oh, I don't really like that, I just take, you know, a little bit of paper towel, and you can actually bring up quite a bit of the pigment, and it's very interesting what you can do. So let's add some more. You'll learn about how much water you want to use. If you get it really wet, it's very hard to layer. You have to really let it dry. So I like to make it very thin over here, and so I can check the color and not straight from the pan. And then when I want to go back, let's say I want to go back and add a little color, I'm going to take straight from the pan and I'm going to add a little bit and see how much more color I get right there, and just kind of let it just kind of flow and let it dry, and we'll see how that looks layered. Just add some more color to it. I am so not an expert. I just enjoy it. It's just soothing to me. It gives me peace. I just can concentrate on this. I pick the colors I like. If I don't like it, I'll paint over it, you know, or add something else, or just go do a completely different thing. See, now I think these pinks are a little too pale. I mean, they don't have more of this orangey color. So I'm going to add some of this pink, just take it off of there and add it to a little bit of the center of that one, and then get this little tiny bit of orange that I had and add it back over here. And let's see how that looks. See if it makes it look more like the buds of that, maybe. And if you go out of the lines, I mean, whatever, that is so stylistic to paint out of the lines. You know, it's just, you see a lot of people that when they do watercolors, that they have a drawing and then they absolutely, that's part of their style to go out of the lines. So anyway, I just thought I would share this with you today. Let you know I was using my new watercolors. I think I'll let that dry and see. I got a little bit out of there. I think I'm gonna let that dry and add something else. I didn't like the way that was looking. So we'll just let that dry, and then I'll come back and add some more color to it. And anyway, I hope that you enjoyed watching this and that you will maybe start watercoloring along with me. And I'm going to try to be posting every Wednesday. And thank you, Rosemary, for hosting this collab. It's been a lot of fun. So I'll talk to you soon, everyone. Bye now.